we have to put the user in control of their data. Data sovereignty is a key. So that's something that when you're working with AI, that's the key to never miss.
So AI provides enormous opportunities, and it can be difficult to have an overarching perspective of it. And there might be areas where companies today are missing the opportunities. Any ideas from your side on what that could be?
I would say there are three main things that are key not to miss. The first one is to work with AI across multiple apps. Native integration of AI, not just to a voice assistant or an image assistant, but doing it across multiple applications on the device. That's the first thing. The second thing that I would say would also be around working with multiple partners. We're not no company alone is the best at everything. So working with multiple partners, I think, would really be the second one. And the third and maybe most important one is around security and privacy. We have to put the user in control of their data. Data sovereignty is a key. So that's something that when you're working with AI, that's the key to never miss.
The mobile phone has taken huge technology leaps the past few years. And with AI, it can become an even more powerful device in your everyday life. How do you see that the mobile device can actually, take all that, opportunities with AI?
Well, I think what we're doing already today from Samsung side is just enhancing the experience even more of the features that you're using the most in your smartphone. For example, searching or Googling is something, making that even simpler with Circle to Search. Together with you at Google, but also, the mobile phone has become your camera. So taking good photos, editing your photos, making that just that little bit simpler, making every task that you're using your phone for just a little bit more simple and enhancing the experience is the first step, definitely.
AI has been top of everybody's mind for some time. And for you, can you name a time or an event that, was sort of the epiphany for you when it comes to the power of AI and what that could actually bring?
It's a really good question. And I think for me, having understood AI as mainly what happens on the inside of the device, when we started seeing, generative AI being made available for the public, that was really when I started to reflect on all the things that we could do, but also then about the importance of working responsibly with AI and how we have to find the right partner to work together to make it a responsible launch, because AI is incredibly powerful.
So Samsung is already quite far on their AI journey. And when you're meeting with companies and organizations and they're asking about any good advice on how to start the AI journey, what would you tell a company that might not be as far ahead? Where should they start?
Well, I would say my first advice would be to start. Sometimes we tend to hold back because we want to think about the perfect solution or something that we want to sell or bring to our customers. But I think the key with AI is to learn and to start somewhere. So start small, maybe even internal projects, HR projects, trainings, stuff like that. So my first advice would be to just start. It doesn't have to be perfect. You have to start learning.
A very important focus area for you is to democratize AI and put it in the hands of the millions and millions of users around the globe. Why is the democratization of AI so important for Samsung?
Well, we want to enhance the experience on our mobile phones, and we want to make AI available for all. So first of all, we launched Galaxy AI together with the S24, but we've now also rolled it out backwards to all of our smartphones to make it available for all. And I think that's really one key to, bring that Galaxy AI experience to, make it even simpler to search on your phone, edit photos, even take better photos, reading big chunks of text, so taking meeting notes, summarizing text. So there's a lot of things that can now be done with the help of AI, and it's important for us to make it available for all, roll it out across our mobile devices.
AI is a very, very powerful technology. And with these superpowers comes also a lot of responsibility, something that both Google and Samsung are doubling down on. What does responsible AI mean for Samsung, and why is it so important to you?
It is very important for us, and our key guiding ethical principles are transparency, fairness, and accessibility. But also the key for us is security and privacy. And there we also have special settings in our AI to give the user that control, where they can turn on and off in their privacy settings what they're willing to share, what they're not willing to share. So, security and privacy is really the key when it comes to responsible AI for us.